Welcome to Super Shoppers, the programme that lifts the lid on big brands and retailers and gives you the tips to beat them.
Helping you to shop savvier, get the best deals and save money.
On tonight's show, the latest food trend, added protein is everywhere, but we reveal it might not be good for you or your pocket.
They might be doing more harm to your teeth, more harm to your waistline.
And the latest shopping trend, subscription boxes. Are they really worth it?
You end up spending money on things that you may not need.
Plus, when is a bargain really a bargain? We explore the confusing world of discount biscuits. And the truth about branded and own-label medicines. We'll show you how to save a small fortune.
So, exactly the same ingredients, but there's a £3 price difference?
Yep.
That's enough to make you sick.
Where there's a trend in health and fitness, you can bet the food industry is cashing in.
And the money spinner of the moment is protein.
Now, as you know, me and Anna like to be on trend always, and that is why we are having a high-protein diet. What's that?
Protein yoghurt, Andy.
Why is there such thing as protein yoghurt?
Yes, there is.
Added protein yogurt, added protein cheese. Even foods you don't normally associate with protein are rammed with it. Protein snack bars, protein cup of soup.
Well, all right, but you can't tell me there's any such thing as a protein Mars bar.
Believe.
So I suppose you don't want any of this chicken, this egg. Fair enough.
The number of products launched with an added protein claim has increased by almost 40% in the last year and by 500% over the last 5.
Though where this trend seems craziest is breakfast cereals. While sales were in decline due to our other obsession of being low carb, once the manufacturers added a little protein, suddenly we're overwhelmed with choice.
There are now around 30 protein versions of our favourite cereals, including Weetabix Protein, Weetabix Protein Crunch, Shreddies Max Protein, even Special K's getting in on the act. It seems we're becoming protein obsessed, with 43% of British women saying they are increasing their intake in order to lose weight. But how true are our beliefs and expectations when it comes to protein? To find out, I'm brunching with dietitian Anna Daniels.
Shake it off, shake it off.
Though, needless to say, my number one question is, do any of us actually need extra protein?
What about if you're sort of, you're going to the gym regularly, you're working out, surely you need like maybe a little protein boost?
We need protein throughout the day, but really we do get it from a healthy, balanced diet. So there's not really any need to be spending money on higher protein foods.
And let's not forget, your cereal is already floating in liquid protein. That's milk to you and me. What's more, the average man only requires 55 grams of protein a day. The average woman, 45. But if you do need more, are the nation's best-selling cereals really able to deliver?
So what if you were to switch up from your regular Weetabix to the Weetabix Protein Crunch? How much more protein would you get with that?
You're getting 1.5 grams more protein per serve. So that's about the equivalent of adding this much milk to your breakfast cereal.
That's it?
And while regular Weetabix has just 4.4 grams of sugar per 100 grams, Protein Crunch has 5 times that amount, an incredible 22 grams. Which is why it takes 3rd place in our protein countdown of dubiousness. But next on our breakfast menu,
Shreddies Max Protein. How much more protein would they actually get?
They're only going to be getting 1 gram more of protein per 40 gram serving. And you could actually get that from about 5 more peanuts.
That's nothing.
Another thing to note, if you compare this max protein to normal shreddies, it's higher in calories, it's higher in fat, it's higher in sugar, and it's lower in fibre. And for, 1 gram more of protein per serve.
Which is why it's more than earned second place in our countdown. After all, while regular Shreddies has 15 grams of sugar per 100 grams, Shreddies Max has up to 24 grams. And despite the max in big letters, according to the UK food regulations, it's not considered high in protein.
So sometimes these cereals, they might be doing more harm to your teeth, more harm to your waistline, and actually having any beneficial effect to, your overall protein intake.
But taking the top spot in our countdown of dubiousness is Fuel 10K protein-boosted granola. Not only is it more than 30% sugar, this is again a cereal that's not even technically high in protein.
If somebody wants to increase protein in their diet, what are the natural, normal whole food ways that they could do that?
So, for example, high protein breakfast would be 2 eggs and a slice of whole grain toast, especially if you've got some seeds in the toast, that will be giving some extra protein. That's almost, more than 20 grams of protein for breakfast.
Right, but that involves cooking.
So if even that sounds like hard work in the morning, our smart tip to increase your protein intake, just add a bit more milk. Job done.
Over the winter months, we Brits endure an estimated 80 million separate cases of the common cold. And with the market for cold and flu relief worth a head-pounding £450 million, there's no shortage of over-the-counter drugs to choose from.
God.
What are you packing?
Well, I've got Tesco Max Cold and Flu Day and Night capsules, £1.50 for 16.
Well, I've got a Sudafed. Congestion and headache relief. Mine's £4.50. So mine's obviously better.
Actually, no. They're exactly the same drug, made in the very same lab, as are these, and these, and these. In fact, the only difference we can see between my 16 capsules and Anna's is the price.
So, exactly the same ingredients, made by the same lab, but there's a £3 price difference?
Yep.
That's enough to make you sick.
But it's not just cold and flu tablets. With many brands of over-the-counter pain relief, you can be paying wildly different prices for exactly the same pill.
The way to find that out is simply by checking the PL or product licence number on the back or side of the pack.
Neil, I am delighted that you're here today as a pharmacist because as a
Something
massive
Neil Patel and the
hypochondriac,
Royal
I would
Pharmaceutical
always
Society
buy the
thinks is an
branded
absolute
painkiller.
must.
If you've got the same product license number as we have with some of these medicines, you'll actually see on the box you've got exactly the same PL number, even though there's different brands.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
OK.
If a product has exactly the same product license number, it means you're dealing with the same medicine, same formulation.
So take Feminax, also known as PL12063/0071, produced by drug giant Perrigo. It's also exactly the same drug as all of these products.
Super drug, migraine relief.
Well, I've got Boots, Rapid Ibuprofen Lysine. Snap!
Not only does this drug have at least 10 different names,
Snap, snap.
it also has as many prices. When sold in Asda as migraine relief, it's 11p a pill.
But when the same drug is marketed as super drug period pain relief, suddenly it's almost double in price at 19p a pill.
With no regulation around pricing, the big brands can do as they please. And they're making even more money by changing the packaging, though not the drug, and claiming they can also offer so-called targeted pain relief.
Is that true? Can a painkiller actually go straight to the site of pain, just your back or whatever?
When you take a medicine, it's absorbed through the stomach wall into the bloodstream, and the blood carries that drug to all areas of your body. There's no way of making sure that the drug just goes to your head or your toe. And in fact, if you've got a headache and you've stubbed your toe, the same painkiller will solve both those pain issues.
Even so, consumers are often left with a very different impression.
Check out the current packaging. Nurofen is claiming it can target specific pain, even though it can't. All of which is contributing to an even bigger problem. Not only are we being ripped off, potentially we're over-medicating ourselves as well.
Is it effectively that we are buying just the same drug for everything?
It's one of the concerns we have, actually, is sometimes you might be inadvertently taking too much of the same medicine, because if that same active ingredient is in both that migraine product and the period pain product, it's quite easy to take a double dose and not need to. And if you do that long term, or if you're susceptible for some reason to some of the side effects, it could have a really serious effect on your health, so not something we want to encourage at all.
Nurofen told us all Nurofen tablets contain ibuprofen, which is proven to provide relief at the site of pain. Any Nurofen products which have the same active ingredient, pack size, format and formulation have the same manufacturer's recommended retail price.